Hello, welcome to Chunky Chick Handmade. My name is Brittany, and today I'm going to try this out and see if I fail and hope I win type of crafting project. It's not really a step-by-step, but you can follow along if you really want to try it out. But today I am wanting to try to make faux fur Pom Poms, like the ones I've seen on TikTok, which is why I bought this faux fur fabric from Joann's. If you want to try to follow along, the materials you'll need is of course faux fur, a pair of sharp scissors. Fabric scissors would work well, but this is what I've got. A comb for fluffing out the fabric, or a hairdryer. I don't own one of those, surprisingly. Hand sewing needles, a tool to mark on your fabric, chalk, whatever. This is all I could find. I couldn't even find a regular ink pen, but it's got a find N and it doesn't bleed on the fabric. Some cotton thread, which is what I've seen on the TikTok videos. Some stuffing for the pom-pom. And a ruler. I got this nifty guy. It's a square ruler meant for quilting, but this works out perfect for me. But make sure, for whatever size you do it, make sure you have it for that size. I'm doing mine 6 inches by 6 inches. And away we go. I do apologize for the angle. I am doing this on my bed because I am lazy and I have a short tripod for my phone. So I'm doing the best that I've got. Alrighty, let's get started. Okay, so I had to lift up my tripod to try to get a better view. Sorry for the glare from my light. Next, just take your ruler, mark out 6 inches by 6 inches with a pen. I'm very thankful that this has got a thin end, so I'm not having to deal with a ton of leaking, because I know how bad Sharpies leak. Whoopsies, I marked it. I'm good at that. Even with regular, I'll use ink pens because I don't have the chalk or the special pens for marking. So I'll use ink pens sometimes and I'll mark up my project with that too. So that's my normal. Okay. Stop marking the ruler. That'd be great. All right. And I did line it up this corner of the fabric. Hey, it turned out pretty okay. I'll put my tripod down. Okay. Pin back on. Time for cutting. So the tutorials that I have seen on TikTok, because I saw a few on there, you're supposed to cut through this. Whoa, look at that. This fabric here and not the fur, but it's still going to get messy everywhere. Get my hand out of the way. All right, let's see. Trying to film and cut at the same time. Oh boy. All right, let's see what I can get. Okay, so we are going to thread the needle. I already did. A decently long length. Probably not as long as I did it, but I tend to overdo things. Knot the ends together. And then we can get to sewing up the pom-pom. This next part, I'm going to try to fast forward it so you don't have to see, so you don't have to sit there and watch me sew forever. But what you want to do is you don't want to do it too close to the edge or else the fabric would fray. I'm probably going to try to follow this line in between these two the best I can. But yeah. Okay. Okay, so don't judge me on my stitches too much. I've never been good at hand stitching, which is why I don't normally make things by hand. Alright, so what I did is I did the running stitch all the way around, and then I met back up to the knot. Then I'm thinking, maybe I should have done this ahead of time. Try to do a little bit of fluffing of the fur. I saw some people do it now and then after. But, ooh, that's pretty. Excuse me. Also, it's good to note that some people just did a square to make it into the palm. Some people did the square, rounded off the corners and made a palm. And then some people just used like a bowl or something and traced around that. I decided to just go with the square to keep it simple. So then, now, gently, so you don't break the thread, because that seems like it'd be something easy to do, you start pulling on the thread to bring it all together to form a ball. Should have probably done that sooner as I was going. Let's see. Just see if it'll cinch. I'm so afraid of breaking this. Oh, I've done that so many times before. Yep, okay, tip. Start cinching as you go. That way it's easier to cinch up. And cinching is essentially just pulling on the thread to get it pulled together. Let's see if I can save this, because if not, that would suck to have to do it all over again. All right, to spare you guys who's ever watching, I will do this off camera. Hey, it was a success. So after you cinch it up quite a bit, you still have to leave a little bit of a gap to stuff it with the stuffing that you choose. I've got a bunch of stuffing, not polymer, I don't know. This kind of stuffing that you use for stuffed animals, I have a bunch of it because a friend gave it to me. He made himself the cloud lamp thing, or at least bought the materials for it. I don't know if he was successful in making it, but he knew that I am a crafty person, and gave me the remaining, and it was a lot of stuffing. So stuff it until, I've seen a lot of people push the fur to the side. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into that much detail, but stuff it to your liking, because nobody really said how much to stuff it, and I keep on saying stuff it. So let's see, I don't know, I like a fluff. This is from, you don't have to keep this on there. I'm just a little, okay. I'm a little lazy, but that looks gross. Boop. Okay. Now that piece is off. That's just from the edging of the fabric, I guess. So once you stuff it as much as you want it to be stuffed, gently finish cinching the pom-pom. I think I might stuff it a little bit more. I don't know. Yep, I'm pulling far too hard for my liking. Ooh, this is scary. All right, I'm going to go off camera and try to do what I did last time by pulling at some of the threads and try to cinch it up. I will be back. Yep, so learn from my mistake. You should definitely cinch as you go, because I believe, as from what I can tell, this is as far as I can get. I stuffed my palm a little bit more because I wanted it a little extra poofy. So then you just go across and you sew it up. Let's see how good I can do that. This is gonna be fun. This, not sarcasm all around, but this is gonna be fun. Careful, my thread had knotted. That was not have fun to deal with either. I keep on poking myself. Man, I am just all sorts of fun today, aren't I? Oh yeah. That's definitely helping. Sewing up the bottom. Definitely not on camera. Okay, I can't even see the needle. Here it is. I almost said knitting needle. I'm just so used to doing yarn crafting that when I say needle, I think knitting needles. Okay, I'm going to finish cinching this up off, or sewing this up off camera. I'll be right back. Okay, once you get it as cinched up and sewn up as you can, there's my needle right here. Ow. Keep a poke at myself. All right, after you do that, pull it through, knot it off. I'm just doing a few. 1, 2, 3. This is how I've always knotted off, or yeah, do a finishing knot of my regular sewing. Pull it as tight as you can. It's not perfect. I didn't expect for it to be. I don't ever expect things of mine to be perfect, to be perfectly honest, because I am a very not perfect person. Anyways, with that little rant over, just do another knot. If I can try to avoid poking myself, that'd be great. And passing it through, 1, 2, 3, pull. And now you're ready to sew your thread onto your project. As for me, I'm going to leave a long tail and I might sew it onto something later. And then now you take either your hairdryer or your comb it out, make it super fluffy. I'm going to comb it down one way just to make sure, comb it kind of outwards because of all the sewing that you did. Oop. All right. There we go. Wow. Wow, actually, considering that I have no major gaps in that, I am really darn impressed with myself. Get that out. Come on. Get out. Come on. I talk to things. That's just what I do. And I'm okay with that. I'm not normal. Never have been. Never will be. It's got a knot. All right. You can shake it up. That's what some people do. Shake it up. Floof it out. Voila! And you get yourself a nice little pom pom. Ha! Woohoo! Okay, so thank you so much for watching this non-tutorial with me. This was a definite win on my part. I didn't think I could do it. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Thank you much. Words are not easy for me sometimes. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Bye.